Hey everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 5. So, let's continue where we left off, and I'm actually starting to lean towards attacking Germany instead of Ethiopia. Because the thing is, if I don't attack Germany sometime soon, they will only get stronger. That's what usually happens. Yeah, they are already taking more cities. So that's just now on the map. I wouldn't be surprised if they took cities from Byzantium eventually, because they will run out of targets in this area. They can probably beat Austria without too many problems. And they will get too strong. They are already ahead of Ethiopia. So Germany is a bigger problem. On top of that, I can't get Germany to declare war on pretty much every single neighbor they have, even on the non-neighbors. I can't get Germany to declare war on literally everyone on this continent. So it will be easier to beat them. And I could go directly for Berlin from the looks of it. Unless there's a German city over here, which there might be. But I have pretty easy access to Berlin. I can always deal with Ethiopia later. Ethiopia doesn't really have anywhere to expand to. So they won't get much stronger than this. While Germany will. So I think I'll do it. But we have to wait for the Declaration of Friendship to expire. If I'm going to do it, I should get one more Declaration of Friendship with Ethiopia. I think we'll do it. Oh yeah, I can't actually suggest that right now. Okay. We'll just wait. Yeah, I think we'll do it. I have to wait a little bit longer anyway, because I need more units. And I'll need gold to actually upgrade all my existing units. It's not going to be that cheap. Alright, let's go. And I think we should grab that citadel near Mecca, otherwise Arabia might grab some of these tiles, and I can't get open borders with them. I tried, they will not accept open borders. We'll just start a citadel right now. I can't afford to lose connection to Mecca. We need to maintain it. It sucks wasting a general for something like this, but oh well. Declaring war on Arabia would be a waste of time. We got better things to do. We got a new great scientist, nice. Alright, so citadel over here. There. So now there's no way we'll lose the connection. What about that scientist? I think it's better to save him for now. We need to wait for the Declaration of Friendship to expire anyway, assuming I want to attack Germany, but I'm 99% sure it will be better to attack Germany. The only thing that sucks is ideology choice. Because I need to either delay that Oxford right now, or I need to pick the ideology, which is going to be a bit of a gamble. There's no good choice without knowing what Byzantium will pick. Because here's the problem. If I go for order, which is generally one of the best choices for me right now, but if I go for order and no one else picks order, I'll end up at war with the only civ that also picked it. So that will likely leave me with no friends and no allies. I might still be able to maintain decent relations with other nations that picked other ideologies, but it will be significantly harder. If I go for autocracy, then I will end up at war with Ethiopia eventually, unless I want to ally myself with Ethiopia in the long run, which might not be a terrible idea. The only problem is that autocracy needs level 2 tenets for happiness, while order can get happiness tenets immediately. And the problem with autocracy is that if I go for autocracy and then Byzantium picks either freedom or order, I'll end up at like minus 20 happiness until I get a level 2 tenet in autocracy, which would take way too long. It will take like 100 turns to get a level 2 tenet. I can't have 100 turns of minus 20 happiness. I would just lose the game then. And it's incredibly unlikely that Byzantium will go for autocracy. They will not go for autocracy. So I can't afford to go autocracy because of happiness. I just can't afford to do that. I don't really want to wait too long for Byzantium to pick their ideology, because they might not do it anytime soon. I don't think they will do it until they enter modern era. It doesn't look like they have enough coal to actually build the factories. So the safest choice, ironically, is order. Despite the fact I might end up as the only civ other than Germany with order. But that is still the safest choice. And I can use the free tenet to get happiness from monuments. We have quite a few cities, so I guess it will be worth it. Let's go for order, for that early adopter tenet. As I said, it is a bit of a gamble, but I don't want to end up waiting too long for Byzantium to pick their ideology. They might not do it anytime soon. So it's already decided, we're doing it. Radio. Now, I don't think I'll have the time to build the Eiffel Tower. Probably not. Especially when I don't have any high production city. And we got a spy. Who do we want to spy on? I could spy on Ethiopia. It's not a terrible idea. Although, yeah, no, that's going to take like 100 turns. Because I already tried that. Let's try Byzantium. We might be able to steal something from them. It wouldn't be a bad idea. Alright, and I think I'll grab a fort in this area. Is our border going to expand? Oh yeah, it will expand on the next turn. They will get a fort because Ethiopia has a city to the east. And even though I don't plan going to war with Ethiopia just yet, because we'll be going for Germany instead, we will end up fighting eventually. That's kind of obvious. There will be a war with Ethiopia. It's only a question of when, not a question of if. Even if they attack me, this area is very easy to defend because of the natural wonder. So, order. And maybe Byzantium will go for order. We'll grab happiness from monuments. Because we are about to get ideology pressure, that's kind of impossible to avoid. I might even drop into the negatives temporarily. That's a possibility. And I did take that into account. Alright, let's grab a fort on this tile, because it's not like I'll use it for anything good. Disembark. I'm glad we got a second general, because we'll need that bonus against Germany. So how bad is our happiness going to be? Probably pretty bad. We might drop into the negatives for a bit. Let's find out. I can still build Circus Maximus -1. That's not so bad. Can we buy a luxury from anyone?
Was nun?
Yes, we can.
Was habt ihr gesagt?
Will they buy iron? Yeah, they will. Okay, that's a pretty good trade in that case. The only problem is that I will obviously declare war on them in like 20 turns, which means I will lose these trades, but we'll keep them for now. We need Colosseums. Let's maybe work on that. How many more Colosseums do we actually need? Oh, just that one. Okay, that's not so bad. We'll finish the garden and then get started on Circus Maximus. Or I can always build it in another city. The problem is that we need units. I also wouldn't mind that temple. If we get 1500, we could buy an engineer to maybe rush the Eiffel Tower. I won't be building the Eiffel Tower manually because we don't have the time for that. We need to work on our military once we finish all these buildings that we need. Alright, any more improvements? We could chop that forest. I suppose that works. Did we ever finish that farm? No, we did not. Alright then. Next. Still got the scientist, but I'm saving him for now. We're not declaring war yet, so popping him right now would be a waste of science. Alright, chop the forest, that will speed up whatever we're going to queue up after the factory. I could maybe build the Eiffel Tower here. Perhaps, that's not such a terrible idea. Yeah, let's try to do that. But I still need the city to grow a little bit. Then we can switch it to full production. Alright, let's try to hard build the Eiffel Tower. It would be nice to get that happiness and tourism. But there is a very high likelihood that we'll fail. Also, if you're wondering what I'm doing with that worker, I want a fort on this tile. We'll just work a different one. We have more than enough tiles to work, so that's not really a problem. We should just get the production. Yeah, we should. This city really needs a factory badly. Farm. And anything else around here? Replace that silly training post with a proper mine. Alright, let's start the upgrades then. That should be 205 gold. From what I remember, yep. Upgrade, upgrade, and upgrade. And we need a research agreement with Austria. Let's just get one. I'll just give them some gold.
Ja.
137. This is likely going to be the last research agreement we'll ever get with Austria.
Gewiss nicht.
But that's a good reason to still get one. Oh, I didn't give them enough gold? Okay, 30 more gold.
Einverstanden.
Now we can get it. They will need some gold per turn because they are one era behind us. Alright, looks good. So, let's keep moving. I'll need so much gold for unit upgrades. You know, I do think staying friendly with Ethiopia is actually the better choice, because that way I can still use the trade routes with Ethiopia. And I'm going to need all that gold to fuel my war effort, let's just say. So that is actually the right decision. I have easy access to Addis Ababa. So if Ethiopia starts to snowball at some point, I can take Addis Ababa quite easily. They are only 2 takes ahead of me. They aren't really that big of a threat. Yeah, they are isolated, and isolated Ethiopia kind of sucks, but they have nowhere to expand to, while Germany does, very much so. Germany is a far bigger threat. They might snowball to the point of being really hard to deal with. So I have to deal with them now. Well, not literally now, but in the nearest future. Alright, so that means we'll be going for all the best trade routes with Lalibela. And that will help our economy a lot. Highest gold? Yep, 25 gold per turn. This will help so much. I kind of actually really need this. If Ethiopia was further ahead, this would be different, but they aren't. Theodora is plotting against Arabia. Alright, we can share intrigue. Plus on population. Is it time to switch this to production? I think it kind of is. Maybe. I'm not sending food anymore. So let's switch it to production for now. 15 production is not exactly good. It will have to do. I need gold more than I need food. Not to mention happiness will be a problem. So I don't want too much growth. I will go for 20 plus population in Port Royal eventually, but we need to deal with our happiness first. Alright, well, we'll move as close as possible. I should just build a road from Nassau. Yep. We should definitely do that. Alright then. Maybe move that guy to the back slightly. Rifling is almost done. That's going to be expensive. So, cargo ship. I could still send food to Port Royal, but I think I need gold more than I need that. Yeah, we can do the food thing later. Mine. Next. 112. We need at least 1500 gold or so. Actually, no, we need at least 2000 because I still have all these crossbowmen. Ethiopia wanted to declare war on Bismarck. That's good. I might be able to get them to fight each other eventually. It would be nice.
Was nun?
I wasn't going to accept that proposal because we still got declaration of friendship with Germany and I do not want to be a backstabber.
Wir nehmen
But it's interesting to see that they asked me to join them. I don't think I can bribe them to do it just yet. Nope. Okay. Doesn't matter. Move closer, as close as possible. And upgrade. Wait, no, 2 more turns, right. The farm is done. I think we got all the improvements. Yep, we got all the improvements around there. And that's about it. We could chop that Django over there. I could maybe buy that tile to get 1 more hill with a mine. Nassau could seriously use more production. It's my lowest production city. Every hill in range would help. Okay, next. Russia wants to declare war on Bismarck. Or well, they wanted me to do it. You're not strong enough, Russia, I'm just saying. Alright, 1 more turn to get rifling. And Colosseum is almost done. We'll need 1 turn of something. We'll get 1 turn of factory production. Or circus. We'll need that circus anyway. Might as well queue it up. Alright. Well. How many more turns do we have to wait? 20 more turns. Yeah, we'll wait. I'll be declaring war as soon as Declaration of Friendship expires. Cargo ship to Lalibela, I suppose. From which city? From Puerto Cabello. Alright. Sounds good. Next. Also, we'll get a great artist in 3 turns, but as tempting as it is to start a golden age, I need some great works. Which means we'll be getting great works. So how's that Eiffel Tower? 32 turns. We can speed that up by switching the city to production focus. But I want it to grow at least 1 more time first. Any deals with Ethiopia? Yes. Alright. Anything else we can do with them? Not really, no. Can we switch it to production now? Yeah, it will still grow in 1 turn. I think. Yeah, it will. 30 turns. That works. I could maybe speed it up even more by locking some engineer slots. No, not really. Well, actually I could by locking tiles manually. But I still want a little bit of excess for 30 turns is reasonable. I can deal with that. Upgrade. 230 gold. Well, we need the upgrades. Astronomy is next. I kind of want railroad in some reasonable future, but I also want archaeology and biology. I need to know where oil is, because we will need air units. As for the caravan, I think it's time to replace that caravan with a cargo ship. It really is. So Tortuga can do that. Or maybe Puerto Cabello? Yeah, Tortuga can finish the artillery instead. So cargo ship. The public school can wait a little bit longer. As for this one, yeah, that's going to be Lalibela. If we get good enough income, we could just buy a few units. It might actually be necessary, which is part of the reason why I wanted to keep an alliance with Ethiopia. There's nothing that will help my economy more than sea trade routes with Ethiopia. So there's the Colosseum. We don't need some slots for great works of art, but this city needs a lot of really basic buildings. Granary, market first. And aqueduct. Yep. So, the road. I could remove these 2 sections and get 2 sections here to save like 1 gold per turn. It seems rather unnecessary. But it's an option. Nah, I don't care about 1 gold per turn all that much. Alright, fortify. And we can replace... Yeah, we can replace this with a mine. And we should. That will also remove the forest. Which might save a turn on the Eiffel Tower. I kind of really want that Eiffel Tower. There's a very good chance someone will beat me to it, but who knows? Not a lot of thieves actually have that technology yet. It's probably like one, maybe two. Great artist. That will have to be great work. Okay, so the Colosseum is done. We can start Circus Maximus. Maybe 27 turns is a bit much. Well, Tortuga might have to do it. But after the artillery, I kind of need that artillery really badly. Alright, and I might send food to Port Royal after all. I need to know which ideology Byzantium will pick. I'm quietly hoping they might go for order. It's unlikely, but not impossible. If they don't go for order, we'll have a bit of a problem with happiness. I'm just saying. But it was a gamble. I can deal with it. Order makes it easier to deal with it. Any choice I could have made back then was a risk. And order makes it the easiest to get out of negative happiness. With autocracy, I would have needed a level 2 tenet, which I won't be getting anytime soon. I still want to finish exploration to reveal hidden antiquity sites. I'm only one policy away. There's no point not to finish exploration now, when I invested this much into it. It would be dumb not to finish it, honestly. Alright, the road. And you. Not much else we need around here. You can just chill in Port Royal for now. Alright, next. So, come on, Byzantium, pick your dumb ideology. Like, really, make up your mind. Oh, did they lose a city? Yeah, they did lose a city. Okay. That's actually kind of a good thing. Well, it's not really a good thing, but that means I can actually capture that city myself. And keep it, because I will be keeping it. Some deal with Russia? What's that? Oh yes, spices. We can probably get 7 gold per turn still. We can still sell some horses, which is probably worth it. Alright, 7 gold per turn. Oh, they won't give us 7 gold per turn. 6 gold per turn is good enough. We only have 1 horse. Might be worth keeping it, in case I decide to get cavalry or something like that.
Ich sehe, ihr bewundert meine...
Yeah, open borders. I guess we should just buy open borders from everyone. I don't necessarily care about Russia, but that's just 1 gold per turn. There's navigation, which means we can get some corsairs. Let's get open borders with Russia. And no, not like this, other way around. I'm glad they didn't accept. Oh, they won't sell open borders. Probably for 2 gold per turn. No, alright, I don't care enough about open borders with them. And that was a research agreement with Theodora. Theodora is down to 2 cities. I don't think it's worth getting a new research agreement with them. Who do we want to be the host? Probably Ethiopia at this point? I guess so. That is the safest choice. I could try to stay friendly with someone like Austria, but the thing is... Well, I'm not sure, actually. I think Ethiopia is the best choice here. Because we might be able to stay friendly despite differing ideologies. Let's vote for Ethiopia. Yep, sounds good. Done. Alright. And cargo ship to our capital, possibly. We needed to get more production, and that means we needed to get more population. As much as we might have a happiness problem in a few turns. I'm still waiting for Byzantium to pick their damn ideology. Come on, Byzantium. Make up your mind. I know you want to. There we go, finally. What did they pick? Freedom. Well, that means we're about to get ideology pressure, -5. We'll just have to finish that Circus Maximus. That's pretty much it. I don't think I can buy a luxury from anyone.
Grüß Gott.
No, I don't think I can get allied or friendly with a mercantile city-state. Probably not. Genoa. Well, I could get friendly with Genoa, which would give us some happiness. But if I'm going to do it, I should wait to get 1000. And I suppose this means we should switch all cities to production, because that makes sense. Alright, we'll switch them all to production. This one is already on production. 26 turns. I'm not really counting on getting that, but I'll try at least. It's worth trying. Alright, is that road done? We are working on it. 2 turns. So, the situation is clear. Byzantium went for freedom. Which means Germany is the only other civ that went for order. And we got a revolutionary wave. Good reason why I really need that Eiffel Tower. How was our declaration of friendship with Byzantium? How many turns? 21 turns, a little bit too much. But I might actually go for Constantinople myself. It would be pretty easy to take it. Especially when they lost other cities. And they have quite a few wonders in there. I wouldn't mind all these wonders. Not all of them are amazing, but any city with a lot of wonders is worth taking. So we got 10 turns of negative happiness right now. The good news is, I won't get any more ideology pressure than this, because we already got the revolutionary wave, it doesn't get any worse than that. We can shift this easily. Alright. Artillery. Barrage. Let's grab barrage, there are quite a few hills in that area. So that's our 4th artillery unit. 23 turns for the Eiffel Tower. Well, I'm mostly hoping that most civs don't actually have that technology yet. And they don't. Should we pop one of these scientists by now? Not really. Well, this would reveal antiquity sites. And I kind of want biology ASAP. Alright, let's pop this guy. So, antiquity sites. We got a few. We got quite a few, wow. We got 5 potential landmarks? That's really nice. That makes this city even better. That was such a good idea, settling that city. Okay, that means we need to work on some archaeologists. Let's queue them up right away, after the public school. And Tortuga. Well, Tortuga needs that public school, unfortunately. How's our production? 41, 29. Well, 29 is not totally terrible. We can work on that. There's no need to finish the granary right now. Not when we're in negative happiness, obviously. This city can get its own archaeologists. Sounds good to me. Same with this one. Okay, so we got 2 antiquity sites over here. One near Mecca, one in Puerto Cabello, and one near Tortuga. And these are all in range. Also, we should remove one of these road sections. They aren't needed anymore. No need to pay maintenance. What? Venice declared war on Bismarck? What are you smoking, Venice? And there's the Eiffel Tower. Hey, Theodora built it. I kind of really want to attack Theodora now. 19 turns on the Declaration of Friendship. Oh, Germany has great war bombers. You know, maybe we should just wait 19 turns and take Constantinople. It's such a nice city, and we will be able to take it with pretty much no effort whatsoever. It will be very easy. And we can go directly for that city, and then I can just completely wipe out Byzantium to remove their culture and tourism from the game. And then we can go for Germany. I kind of like that plan. Well, we need to build something else. I think a hydro plant is worth it. It's definitely worth it in this city. That's our best city for a hydro plant, I think. Pretty much, we don't have any rivers elsewhere. Anyway, I'm going to finish this part here and continue in next one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.